The prom ticket!
Dude, that must have been a gnarly dream.
You have no idea. There's a prom ticket, there's a country bumpkin and an ogre.
Whoa, that sounds really intense.
Well, Bolden, you were a country bumpkin. Adeline, your sister was a super mean princess. And I guess like Alex was an ogre or something. And me and your sister were walking through the forest.
Remind me again why we're walking through this forest.
Because, Levi, the prophecy foretold we had to go this way.
Is it about the one and the boy who lived?
No.
Is it about the one in the ring?
No.
Is it about the one who kissed his sister and has a lightsaber?
Look, how about I just tell you when we get there, okay? But first we have to go through the math ring of doom. Come on.
You should have seen the looks on your guys' faces.
Get away from me, dirty troll. This is official royal business.
Trolls are actually an invasive species around here. And did you say royal business?
What my squire meant to say is that we're looking for the faded prom ticket. And we have to go past the hallways, so if you would kindly move.
If you let me become your +1 to prom, I'll help you get through the dreaded math hallway, where the teachers are really devious around this time of year. All they do is give you test after test. But I can help you get through the hallways.
Okay, fine. But you have other clothes than that, right?
No. The rest of my stuff's in my truck.
Sure.
Good morning, Granite Falls High School. I'm Eleanor Graves.
And I'm Bowden Ellsbury, here with your video announcements for Friday, May 3rd, 2024.
Let's go check in with the Granite Now team.
Today, girls varsity tennis has a home game against Kings High School at 4 p.m. Good luck, Lady Tigers.
Prom is tomorrow from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Hidden Meadows at Snohomish. Tickets are on sale only until noon today. There will be no ticket sales at the door.
Track will be hosting the league championships starting on Thursday next week. There will be more than 10 schools here.
Thursday, girls varsity softball has a home game against Darrington High School at 4 p.m. Best of luck, Lady Tigers.
Thank you, Granite Now team.
Eleanor, did you know that next week is Teacher Appreciation Week?
Yes, and I heard that Nate is attempting to recognize teachers by trying to mimic another famous interviewer?
Well, let's go check it out.
And who are we here with today?
Mr. Dinwiddie.
And where are we?
What do you mean, where are we? We're at Granite Falls High School.
Now, a lot of people know you as a football coach here at Granite Falls High School, but this isn't the place you actually coach. Can you tell us a little bit more about the gutsy Mike Blitz call that resulted in a crucial third down sack with 3:43 left in the fourth to bring your second state championship to Lake Stevens against Graham Kapowsin High School?
Were you even there?
No, but you're one of the most decorated coaches in Lake Stevens history. Of course we know about it.
Well, what happened was, it was 3rd and 8, and we needed to put some pressure on the quarterback, so we needed to blitz our best player, Mason Turner, and so we decided to play a little bit 3 deep, 3 under coverage, and he looped around the outside while we sent the other side, drew it up, we got a pick, and that basically ended the game, and winning our second state championship.
Awesome. Now, being a football coach is obviously a huge part of your personality, but it isn't your entire life. In 2017, you were on a trip to Italy, and you were given this cup for Teacher Appreciation Week. Can you tell us a little bit more about how receiving this cup made you feel and what you may or may not have allegedly done to the student who gave it to you?
No, we're done here. You guys can leave.
And who are we here with today?
Mr. Kimball.
And where are we?
We're in the lab, where English happens.
Your humble abode, your classroom. Now, how long have you been a teacher here at Granite Falls High School?
This is my 4th year at Granite Falls.
Wow, and what drove you to start teaching?
I'm a wildly insecure person, so I always want to feel like the smartest person in the room. Most of the days with my freshmen, I feel like that.
Now, back in November of 1999, you had an incident regarding your left toe and it may or may not have fallen off. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
I even know about that, Nate War. You know too much about my feet. Let me tell you about it, though. I was riding my bicycle with my friend Dan, and I had long pants on and flip-flops. My foot got caught up in the chain. It pulled my foot into the Jane and the gear cassette. Just pop that little piggy off. End up having to stick it in my pocket and ride back to Dan's mom's house where we went to the hospital and got it reattached.
So I noticed the first time you told us that story, you talked about how it was biking. Did that stop you from biking anymore, or have you continued to do it?
No, awkwardly you know more parts about my life. I've also went on a couple of cross-country bicycle trips.
It's funny you mentioned that because during one of your cross-country bicycle trips in 2016 in Idaho, you hung out with Willie Nelson under a pine tree. Now, I've got a gift for you. Right here is the guitar Willie Nelson.
Look at that.
Playing, and I wanted to give it to you. Could you tell us a little bit more about how that hangout came to be?
Yeah, look at this. You got the old battle axe. I was riding my bike through Bliss, Idaho, and when we were on our way, we stopped to get some food, and one of the guys at the place that we stopped at invited us to come back and spend the night in his grass, staying on his property. So we went back. Turned out he didn't live in a house. He lived underneath a pine tree. And his friend was Willie Nelson, who was sitting there playing a guitar underneath the pine tree.
Wow, awesome. Thank you for telling us so many intriguing facts and stories about your life. And remember, doot doodle doot doot.
Doot doot.
Thanks, Nate, Mr. Dinwiddie, and Mr. Kimball.
Remember, Tigers, take a moment next week to thank one or all of your amazing teachers here at GFHS.
Also, Tigers, tomorrow is prom. Be sure you buy your tickets before noon today.
There will be no ticket sales at the door, and we hope to see everyone at Hidden Meadows tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Well, that's all we have for you this week.
We'll be back next week with another episode of Video Announcements. Have a fun and safe weekend.
All right, the next line of prophecy says that we need to go past the gardens of Granite Falls and get past the horrible ogre. Let's go.
So where's this ogre at? I thought he was supposed to be big and ugly.
Well, if he sounds that horrible, we should be glad we're not running into him.
You're right, but it is suspicious that he isn't here.
What was that?
Bless you. We're looking for the gardens of Granite Falls, but we heard there's supposed to be a big ugly ogre protecting them. You haven't seen him, have you?
Oh, you talking about Mr. Hall? Oh no, he's on vacation, but he left me in charge of the gardens. But if it's a prom ticket you want, then I can help you, just for a price.
No way, Jose. I'm already her +1.
And I'm her carriage driver.
No, I don't want any of those things. I just want to be crowned prom king. Everybody keeps on saying that ogres are ugly and smelly, but being prom king, that would just prove all them naysayers wrong.
Well, I can get you nominated, but no promises on winning.
Thank you, thank you. Here, let me show the way.
All right, let's go. Look, there it is, the faded prom ticket.
And that was it.
What do you mean that was it? No, that can't be it.
That's the most stupidest dream I've ever heard of.
Levi, this is a pretty concerning dream sequence you've been having. Are you stressed about prom at all?
Well, I haven't bought my ticket yet.
Well, prom ticket sales end today at noon.